Hello, I'm Ken Mills, and I'm the president of the Barrier Field Naturalists Club in Broken Hill.
I'm Franky Mills, also a member of the Barrier Field Naturalists Club.
So, Franky, you're going to talk to us about Birkenwell's lack of awareness about environment.
Yes, I think as the more we read, we realise that Burke and Wills, because of their lack of awareness of the plants and the environment in which they were travelling, they in fact perished. It was a sad ending to what had been a successful crossing of Australia. It was not only Burke and Wills, of course. The early settlers and failed also to realise the importance of using wisely the environment around them.
And also really cherishing the natural native plants of the region, as opposed to overgrazing and introducing a whole range of what we now have as these feral plants that are out competing in many cases the natives. But also you were telling us that this is we see this with the mining as well in the Broken Hill area, this lack of awareness.
The area around Broken Hill was mineralised, and the early prospectors moved in, and to get fuel for their operations and for props for their mines and things like that, they really cut all the trees down for a distance of some 100 or so miles around Broken Hill area. This, of course, led to the land drying out. The land turned to a desert, to an arid desert. Sand was blown around and sand dunes formed, and these dunes moved across the landscape, engulfing the very small plants that were left behind.
So because of the sensitivity in an area like this, it's so close to becoming a real desert, we could see the kind of perhaps behaviours that we see of people that have come to this country all over them actually resulting immediately in the kind of desertification of landscape that is really perhaps something that we're seeing throughout Australia a lot more these days. But I understand that there were people involved who were aware, that took steps to actually prevent or slow down this process as much as possible.
That's right, and particularly around the 1920 period, there was a young lad, Albert Morris, who was a self-taught botanist and environmentalist. He studied the plants, he collected seeds and grew plants, learned how to grow them, how to propagate them, and he became quite an expert on desert plants, simply because there was nobody else in this desert area that was aware of the plants that were here.
Okay. Well, thank you. In this next series of films, we'll have a look at some of the images and look at some of the detailed stories that actually are highlighted through the process of becoming aware of the environment and acting to create a situation of sustainability with humans and the environment interacting together.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Thank you.